try that. Let's try that take 2. Take 2. Just checking in. I'm checking in with all of the lovely people out and about in the realm, those existing and non-existing, inside and outside. What is the conversation? Where is the conversation at right now? Where is it at? I've been feeling a very distinctive pull away from Alice's Wonderland, i.e. the internet. Aside from what appears to be shadow banning or censorship, which almost everyone who's not a robotoid experiences, aside from that, I kind of feel like there's not a lot left to be discussed over the internet. I don't feel like there's much left. I have not been listening to people, have not been listening to channels that I kind of used to listen to. Somewhere someone is complaining about pregnant pauses, which I seem to be full of every time I try to make a video. I'm not trying to make a video, I'm actually making a video. There's no such thing as try. Just do it, like Nike. We've worn out so many possibilities here in this realm, it's not even funny. You know what, I was having a visualization of, you know how we talk about timelines all the time, and the line sounds a little bit like a rope? And if a line can be like a rope, then a rope can be manipulated in such a way that it affects all of the little molecules and bits that make up the rope. But to the molecules and bits, they're just gonna feel like something's shaking a little bit, right? When in actuality, the rope is maybe being cracked like a whip. If you imagine someone's off in the distance grabbing all these timeline ropes, and they're, you know, maybe they're playing, maybe some interdimensionals are playing tug of war, maybe there's a bullfighter in the ring and he's cracking a whip or something. Do bullfighters crack whips? I don't even know. Maybe, you know, it's a horse race and the 60-pound jockey is cracking his whip made of the timeline that we're on. You know? Because we talk about manipulating timelines, but we don't know how it's done. I know how it's done. I can't say how it's done, but I know. not exactly like cracking a whip, kind of, maybe. The boxes, the entrainment devices have been not, they haven't been like calling to me anymore. I had all day to play chess. I streamed some, you know, I played well, beat a decent amount of title players. I got my bullet rating to 2400, which is good for me. I mean, that's generally where lots of title players, when they play on chess.com and lead chess, their rating starts, I don't know, some of them are in the 2000s, some 21, 22, 23. 24 is like a reasonable, there are some grandmasters who hover around 2400. So I'm playing well, you know, like. But there's something that is not the pull. There's a certain type of pull that is no longer there. Maybe I'm just tired because I've been doing construction work all week. I don't know. I don't know. This video is gonna be even more pointless than most. I mean, every single video that I make is pointless in a sense, but this one is extra pointless. You will not find the point. What's the point, kids? Well, I'm not homeless or semi-homeless anymore. Money is still tough, which maybe that's how it will always be. I don't know. Probably not. We're supposed to be mindful of our words because apparently, supposedly, they're supposed to help create our reality. Supposedly. Nobody knows if it actually works, though. Nobody knows how it works. Jed McKenna, the non-existing enlightened man of the 20th century, he said the only thing we can know for certain, the only thing we can say for certain, us internally, not in terms of mental pontification like I'm prone to do, is that I exist. I am. That's all we can say or all we can know. That's what he said. It boils down to that. And anything that we say or assert beyond that simple knowledge, self-knowledge, is, what do you call it? Opinion. Even that's opinion. You can't prove it. Go up to somebody and say, hey, man, can I tell you something? Yeah, sure, what's up? I am. Okay. You are what? Nothing, just I am. You are nothing? No. I am, I exist. I'm not saying I'm nothing. Even though I am nothing. Wait, are you saying you exist or are you saying you're nothing? Which one is it? Oh, I don't know. It's a dumb conversation anyway, isn't it? It's literally a dumb conversation. It's not smart. the thing that exists outside of corporatology, the corporate death mortgage machine, the essence of life that exists outside of that we know exists, constantly pulls us to it. So we go in whichever direction we can find, that has something more than dollar cheeseburgers at McDonald's, We get pulled in by some essence that is more than that. We don't know what it is, so we just say, I am. Like, what the fuck does that have to do with McDonald's fries? Oh, I can't eat them if I don't exist. But then it's a further disrespect of the I am, because the McDonald's dead corporate ideology can't speak to individuals, and that's the only place life exists. So it speaks to a mental image of what the horde, or what the Borg mind wants as a collective, which doesn't exist as an individual, and they speak to that. So if you go to the McDonald's and say hi, they talk to average Joe Schmo. They don't even see you when you're walking up and you're like, I want a McDonald's hamburger and a fry. They're like, yes sir, that will be $5.12. Well, that would be $2.11. Would you like ketchup? And they're not speaking to you, they're speaking to that average. McDonald's has typed in all the information, and they came up with the average of all the beings, creatures that have walked in and out of all the McDonald's that ever existed. They found out what exactly en masse that average man wants, and that's what they give out. So they don't see you. They're serving food to average men who doesn't actually exist. That's why when you're walking into any establishment and you want them to see you, the living being, and they just want a number and a name, and you feel left out because they don't know they don't know that you exist. They don't know how to tell you apart from any other robotoid walking around. Was this pointless enough for all of y'all? I don't know. I needed to get some fresh air, so I got inside of my car. Didn't turn the AC on. That's for your listening pleasure, though, because then you don't hear buffeting winds on the microphone. So that's my day. I hope you all enjoyed that. Watch Travelers. If you're lovesick for whatever planet you came from, or anything that you came from that is not this place, or this, whatever this is, go watch Travelers and you get filled right up. You get filled right up. How much time did I waste of yours? 13 minutes and 54 seconds and counting. All right. Well, thank you guys, and women and aliens and everyone else who might have been watching. Take care. Oh, leave all kinds of cool remarks in the comments about what's going on. Okay? Okay. Bye. Peace!